Okay.
Alright, making sure, personnel for the fire department as long as protected so they can protect our community and don't have to fall back to the training center. So we've got, station, two, hopefully opening soon that will cover that, and now station 3. So city's going in the right direction for the public safety.
And Councilmember Watts, before I go any further, let me just say one more time, we're on a resolution because our camera was actually muted. And we want to be as transparent with the community as we possibly can. We're on a resolution now to purchase property on Schillinger Road for the future site of Fire Station number 3. And that's what we're in discussion for right now. Councilmember Watts, do you have any discussion?
No.
Councilmember Lashy?
It'd be a great thing for the fire department, and the location is real good.
And I do want to add one more thing. This is out of municipal bond issuance that we received. So we're not spending any money in the capital. This is money that's left over from our city hall, from our, police, from the furniture and everything. So, we estimated basically about $500,000 in furniture expense, but we came back about $240,000. So, we're excited to move forward. And so, but I just want to be transparent as much as possible with the public that we are in a process of talking about the purchase of a property over on Schillinger Road for the amount of $240,000 for future use of Fire Station number 3. Do I have a motion for immediate consideration of Resolution F?
So moved.
Motion made by Councilmember Joyce, second by Councilmember Herring. Any discussion on the current motion? Councilmember Joyce?
None.
Councilmember Herring?
None.
Councilmember Ebright?
No, sir.
Councilmember Watts?
None.
Councilmember Lashy?
None.
Stanberry, will you record the vote?
Councilmember Watts?
Yeah.
Councilmember Ebright?
Yes.
Councilmember Herring?
Yes.
Councilmember Joyce?
Yes.
Councilmember LaShie?
Yes.
Mayor Van Hook?
Yes. Motion to approve motion for immediate consideration has been approved. Do I have a motion to approve Resolution F?
Second.
Motion made by Councilmember Joyce, second by Councilmember Herring. Any further discussion? Councilmember Joyce?
None.
Councilmember Herring?
None.
Councilmember Ebright?
No, sir.
Councilmember Watts?
None.
Councilmember Lashy?
None.
All right, Ms. Hanberry, will you record the vote?
Councilmember Watts?
Yeah.
Councilmember Ebright?
Yes.
Councilmember Herring?
Yes.
Councilmember Joyce?
Yes.
Councilmember LaShie?
Yes.
Mayor Van Hook?
Yes. Thank you, council, very much. This is a great day for Semmes to move forward in public safety. All right, next is Resolution G, and reads as follows. Authorizing funding for the change order of the Semmes Public Safety Complex. Again, I'll ask Mr. Franklin to present Resolution G to this council.
Okay, this change order is for the asphalt overlay of the existing parking lot. And I know we've been here before regarding this, but there's some changes have been made. Just to give you a little background, the original contract didn't include resurfacing the parking lot. It was just gonna be seal coated and striped. And after talking to the firemen and the mayor and everybody else, we decided that we needed extra asphalt out there to handle the weight of those fire trucks, and plus just to make it look a lot better. So we got a price from the general contractor to resurface a 2-inch lift of asphalt on top of the existing and stripe the parking lot. So the quote they gave us back in February was $20,872. And so we brought that to city council and they approved that resolution back in, I guess it was February. So fast forward, when we decided to do the driveway widening project last month, to allow for the trucks to get in and out better, and we had to add culvert and things like that. So we had to remove 33 foot of asphalt from the edge of the road back into the property. So removing that asphalt, and then we also had to widen the driveway from 24 feet wide to 54 feet wide. So that's an additional area of 24 by 54 of asphalt that we weren't accounting for having to resurface again, or resurface. So this additional area, along with the outlet requirement, for their right of way, you have to put 2 layers of asphalt at 2 inches. So you're basically 4 inches of asphalt there. So we had to go back to the contractor and say, look, now we need this to be added on as well in 2 different lifts of 2 inches. And the additional price to pay just that area is like $10,961 in order to meet the asphalt outlet requirement for that area. Add to that, from the time we got the quote back in February for the original asphalt, the quote had a 30-day guarantee on the price of asphalt materials. since we weren't ready for asphalt at that time, back in February, we had a whole lot to do. We wanted that to be the last thing we do. That price was no longer available. So when they went back to the asphalt plant, figured the materials again, there was an increase of $7,200 on top of the original price. So basically, we're adding from the original quote of $20,872, we're adding another almost $18,000, and then we got to deduct because the contractor is going to pay for some of the increase. They shared some of the costs with us. So basically, we need an additional $13,773 to make this happen. And there's a lot of other things that went on as well with the subcontractor that they hired. They flaked out on us and didn't show up and tried to go up another $10,000 on us. So
Yeah,
anyway.
I will say, I want to give Mr. Franklin a little credit too, because we did have, the contractor wanted us to go up $9,000. So of course he said, no, we're not going up additional $1,000. So we actually would have been asking this council, if we would have stayed with the same contractor, asking this council for almost $20,000 additional. And so we're not doing that. He has another contractor ready to go Monday, and we need to get this building completed. We did our final walkthrough. The furniture will be installed tomorrow. This is gonna be our last step, is the asphalt. We need to get it going next week. I think these folks are ready to get started on Monday on it. So that's why I'm bringing it to council for approval tonight. We can't help the cost of material, neither can they, so we need to go ahead and get this approved.
And as we know, the prices of fuel have gone up. Fuel has doubled, and so asphalt is directly related to the price of fuel.
And then, Councilmember Joyce just asked, it's a different contractor, it's a different subcontractor, but we're still dealing with BCM. And we want to do that obviously for warranty issues and everything else.
Right.
All right, discussion, Councilmember Joyce?
No, I think it's, important if we're spending all this money on a facility, to make sure that the asphalt, with those the trucks coming in and out, because I know on the planning commission, that's one thing we talk about. You check out the roads, and if someone's gonna be doing something to handle the weight of a 60,000-pound vehicle driving in and out. My only question is, so what we're looking at is the extra 13,000, because we already approved.
We've already
So what's
approved
the
20,000.
So what's the 35 down here?
So the total expense of the project now is $35,000. Because we haven't paid any of the project yet. So we've already approved $20,872, this council has. So the new
So
cost
that's why I was
is.
wondering why we were approving up to 35 if we already approved 20.
Right. So we're putting over 35 total now. Any further discussion?
No?
Councilmember Herring?
Well, definitely have it, large enough for a truck to be able to safely, enter and exit the facility. And of course, we don't want the asphalt tearing up within the first year of use either.
Right.
So I'm definitely for it.
Councilmember Ebright?
Yeah, we definitely have to have this on warranty. Is it what, 2-year warranty on it, or do you know?
Not real sure. It's either 1 or 2 years.
Okay, I'm
On
hoping
workmanship.
to, so thank you, Jason.
Councilmember Watts?
None.
Councilmember LaShie?
Well, if it's necessary, we basically need a wider driveway to take care of that thing. We just need to spend the money.
Thank you, Councilmember. All right, thank you, Mr. Franklin. All right, do I have a motion for immediate consideration for resolution G?
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Councilmember Herring, seconded by Councilmember Ebright. Any further discussion on the current motion? Councilmember Joyce?
No?
Councilmember Herring?
None.
Councilmember Ebright?
No, sir.
Councilmember Watts?
None.
Councilmember LaShie?
None.
All right, Ms. Hamburger, we record the vote.
Councilmember Watts?
Yeah.
Councilmember Ebright?
Yes.
Councilmember Herring?
Yes.
Councilmember Joyce?
Yes?
Councilmember LaShie?
Yes.
Mayor Van Hook?
Yes. Motion for immediate consideration has been approved. Do I have a motion to approve resolution G?
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Councilmember Joyce, seconded by Councilmember Herring. Discussion, Councilmember Joyce.
None?
Councilmember Herring.
None.
Councilmember Ebright.
No.
Councilmember Watts.
None.
Councilmember LaShie.
None.
All right, Ms. Hamburger, will you record the vote?
Councilmember Watts?
Yeah.
Councilmember Ebright?
Yes.
Councilmember Herring?
Yes.
Councilmember Joyce?
Yes?
Councilmember LaShie?
Yes.
Mayor Van Hook?
Yes. Motion to approve resolution G has been approved. All right, just a reminder for tomorrow. Tomorrow's movie night at the park. We're excited. We're going to be playing Sonic 2. Liz is out for our events this week. She's been sick, so but the people who have been filling in for her have been doing a great job, so she'll be proud. Also today, going on till 7 o'clock is our farmer's market, so if you haven't been out there, get out there and get some fresh fruit and vegetables. All right, is there any other new or unfinished business to come before this council?
Did you want to mention about the marker ceremony yesterday?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you.
Oh, sure. So we did have, Mr. Lawson, I don't know if you want to add on to me, but we did have the marker ceremony, the plaque dedication ceremony at the Blackwell Estates. It was a very, I mean, it was our biggest turnout yet. We had a great time out there. The ceremony was great. Mr. Lawshy and his committee did a fantastic job, and we appreciate you guys. You guys hit the ground running, and and I think they were very, very appreciative yesterday. The family showed up, and they were in tears and everything, so it was great. Anything else you want to add to that?
I've had several people commenting about it, a couple people today.
That's great.
Yep. Saw that new plaque up there. I said, yeah, we got it there yesterday.
So it's great. It's something that we're proud of. All right. Anything else come for this council?
Yes, Mayor, you wanna go ahead and mention the 4th of July since we won't meet till after that?
We can. I mean, 4th of July starts at 5 o'clock. We're gonna have vendors there, food vendors there.
On the 2nd.
I'm sorry, on the 2nd from 5. This is Saturday.
Yes.
Saturday,
Okay.
yeah.
Saturday, have a lot going on this week, guys. We got food vendors there. We got regular vendors, arts and craft vendors there. We'll have entertainment starting at 5 o'clock. And of course, our big event will start at 7 o'clock, which will be Taylor Hicks. He'll be singing, and fireworks will start at 9. I think Taylor Hicks is going to be there. He'll sing from 7 to 8, and then he'll be signing autographs and all that other stuff. So we're excited about it, and everybody come on out. Everybody's invited. It's free to the public. But I do want to, we've had a couple comments about people, how is the city paying for this? Just a reminder, we received a grant from the state of Alabama for tourism, and that's how we're paying for it. So we're excited about it.
Thank Jack Williams.
Yeah, and we want to thank Jack Williams, our senator, for helping us get the grant. So, all right. Any other comments that people want me to make? So, motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, the Semmes City Council regular session is now adjourned at 6:24.
Right.
They're ready to call.